What's up, guys? So today we're going to be talking about if the American Express card is worth it, and I'm going to do something that's pretty unique. I'm going to take you into the Amex travel website or portal or whatever. I'm going to show you like some examples of whether this would make sense for your situation or not. So I think something that's really just important to note is that the American Express Gold Card, it's not just about whether you spend money on restaurants or at grocery stores. I think the overall bigger picture is how much money a month do you actually spend, because let's say like you spend money at these places quite frequently, but if it's not over a certain amount, it's still going to take you years to be able to afford one flight or whatever. Because let's say you want to go somewhere that's 30,000 miles, because you can transfer your points into miles, and let's say you're taking a flight on Delta for 30,000 miles and you don't spend enough to get to that within a couple months or a year. It's going to take you a long time, but each year that passes you're still paying the annual fees and all that. So I'm just going to give you an example and show you some other perks of the card, because the card does have the annual fee because they do give you a lot, but if you're not utilizing the benefits of it, it doesn't make sense. So let's just look at the hotel collection. You do get $100 statement credit for the hotel collection, but you do have to stay 2 nights. So let's just see if these hotels are something that you would be able to afford. So let's say Fort Lauderdale. That's just like, I don't know. Is that a popular destination? I don't know. Let's see. Fort Lauderdale. It's giving me a list of the hotels, but not the city. Okay, let's try Miami Beach, Florida. That Miami Beach it is. But let's do it. Okay, that's fine. Those dates are fine. So that's about a month out. So here are the list of hotels in the hotel collection. So there's also 2 collections, just if you care. With the platinum card, you get the fine hotel resorts, I think, and then with the gold card, it's the hotel collection. So Eden Rock, Miami Beach, $422 a night. But look how many points it would cost if you want to use your points to book the travel. 60,000 points per night. I don't know how to pronounce this. What is it? Lowe's Miami Beach. $600 a night, or 87,000 points just for 1 night. The Palms Hotel and Spa, $400 a night, or 58,000 points. It just goes on and on and on. But as you can see, these hotels are ranging from 50,000 to, what is this one? 80,000. 50,000 to 89,000 points. Oh, here's one for 45,000, but still. So how much money do you spend? If you spend $1,000 a month, and let's say half of that is on restaurants and groceries, how many years would it take you to be able to afford 1 night after your bonus? I'm not talking about with your welcome bonus. The welcome bonus doesn't really count because you only get it 1 time. So after your welcome bonus, can you sustain the card? Does it make sense for you after the welcome bonus? So that's pretty steep, honestly. So let's say you stay at one of these, and these are averaging from $400 a night to $600 a night. And then you do get a $100 credit, but you have to stay twice. You have to stay 2 nights, and then you also get a room upgrade if available. So look at these hotels, look at the price. Let's just forget about the points for a second, because you're on the gold card, you don't get extra points for spending money on hotels. Are you someone who spends $400 a night at a hotel with a $100 statement credit or not? Are you someone who spends $600 a night at a hotel? And this is just one location. What if we put in Los Angeles? How much are the hotels there? I have no idea. Let's take a look. Los Angeles, we see okay, so these are not that as expensive. The first one, at least $300 a night, $300 a night. Maybe Florida was just really expensive. Well, these are not a part of it, and they only have, what is this, 6 hotels and part of the hotel collection. These are ranging from $300 a night to $269. So it could also just depend on the location, but still, I know a lot of people usually opt for like $150 a night hotels, and then also just looking at the points again, $38,000 a night. This is something to keep in mind. Something else to consider with this card is also how people like to talk a lot about how it has an effective value of just $10 when you calculate the $120 in Uber cash and $120 in dining credits. That alone is not a reason to get the gold card. And I know for some people that's like obvious and self-explanatory, but not everybody like can put that together. Some people, I think, just talk about how great these credits are and not realizing that to get value outside of that, because you should be getting most of your value from the actual points. It's a points card. Otherwise, you could get the American Express Blue Plus card without the annual fee. And I'm pretty sure for personal cards as well, you get 0% APR for the first 12 months, which the gold card does not give you, and you get 2 times the points on every single thing that you spend money on. So it kind of offsets that 1 times the point on anything that's not restaurants, flights, and groceries with the American Express Gold card, but also, and you're still earning points, just a little bit less points, but because there's no annual fee, that's the reason for that. But I think that's another great option. Points are points, and at the end of the day, I like that you can transfer your points to different airlines. I like that you can transfer them to different hotel partners, and I think that if you're looking at different American Express credit cards to consider, points are a little bit more valuable in the sense that you can turn your points into miles, but you can't turn your miles into points. So I don't know if you're looking at other cards, but that's just something I wanted to add into there. My experience with the gold card, because I do have the gold card, has been pretty amazing so far. I have almost 200,000 points. I haven't really used them yet just because, I don't know, I just plan trips in my head and don't go. It's also worth considering. Oh, this is the point that I completely forgot about. If you are traveling with a gold card, or if you're just considering any American Express credit card that might get you some benefits like TSA pre-check, or if you're considering one of like the more higher tier cards, it's also worth considering like who you travel with. Do the people in your travel group also have these benefits? Because it's gonna like be really awkward and difficult and annoying for you if you have access to, you know, the Delta Sky Miles lounge or the American Express lounges, and nobody else that you're traveling with has access, and you're not able to take them with you, or you want to experience it but don't want to be rude, or you want to experience it but just feel uncomfortable going and leaving your friends behind. So it's worth considering. So that's that. Something else that's a pro of the card is the American Express offers that you get. So in the app or on the computer when you log in, they have like a whole bunch of offers for you, like, you know, save $200, get like a $200 statement credit when you spend $1,000 on certain hotels, save money on like Mugler perfumes, save money on different shoe websites, Adidas sometimes, like just a broad, wide range of different things you can save money on at different companies. So that's also something to consider, but it's also like you might not find that much value in it. Personally, my personal gold card offers are not the best. I find I get more value from my business SkyMiles gold card Amex offers, because each card, they're not wildly different, like they definitely repeat themselves, but sometimes there's different offers in certain credit cards that are not there in others, and I definitely think my SkyMiles business card gives me the best offers that make that card even more worth it. If you know that. I think for me, like, yes, points are more valuable in the sense that you can turn them into miles and don't lose any value, but I know that like I get a lot of value from miles, and I wouldn't want to necessarily spend my money on hotels with points, because I don't know, I just like buying flights with them better. You might want to get, a SkyMiles card, and sometimes like the Delta Gold SkyMiles card gives you amazing value, and you get the first year free, and it's only $99 a year, and you get all kinds of benefits with that. I personally feel like you get more benefits with the Delta Gold SkyMiles card. I need to double check the personal card, but I know with the business card you get crazy value with it. And so just look into all your options. I know the gold card is highly publicized and very popular. It feels elite, but at the end of the day, you don't want to have a card just to say you have it. You want to make sure that it fits into your lifestyle, and not just fits into your lifestyle, but fits there well. And then you're not just spending money and having cards just to have them. So that's how I feel about that. And this is actually the end of the video. I decided just now. I'm done with the video. So I'll see you guys in the next one.